Hi guys, my name is Udo. Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we have a standing figure contrapposto situation, so let's get to it. As always, I will lead you a little bit through the process and yeah, let's get started. So, we have, I always start with the head. And by the way, I'm drawing with the rest of a general charcoal pen, which is, I think it's 6B or 4B. And yeah, anyway, I think it's a 6B, which is fairly soft. Maybe a 4B or 2B would be better to work with, but at the moment I decided to draw with this one, so we see how that goes. Okay, now let's get started. The chin is down, that means the ear is up. We're having that kind of situation. We come down with the neck like so. Now I'm concentrating as always on the major muscles of the body, which is the head, the rib cage, the pelvis and the legs, and from then, if they are in place, I'm layering the drawing, add more and more information, and sometimes light and shadow, tone, a little bit of tone, depending on what I have in mind. Okay guys, now I'm drawing the rib cage now, which we have this a little bit of a twist here, going this direction, coming here, and now we have that situation is doing something like this, and I think I need to bring it up a little. That looks better. I wouldn't erase these lines, it's just because of you guys, so you don't get completely confused, and we're gonna get a little messy. I must say, this is what I'm doing now is an analytical drawing. If you're looking for a tutorial for a fancy drawing, switch off. It's not gonna be fancy. Okay. So now we're having the pelvis, rib cage, this contrapposto situation, pinch on this side, stretch on this side. Now, as announced, I'm going for the legs now, which is coming here and going down in a straight line, like so. Maybe a little bit too long, but doesn't matter at the moment. Okay, the other one is behind, coming out here and doing something like this. Next consideration is the arms, coming here like so. Just extending the rib cage a little. Hopefully it doesn't get too long, because I just recognized that the shoulder is around that position, so almost actually at the base of a nose. That's where the shoulder starts, and again I'm using just a directional line to get all this on the paper. So my next consideration is I'm roughly double checking the proportions. So I'm having rib cage and legs. We're gonna see maybe the leg is a little bit too long here, but I'm gonna decide that later. I start here now with the head. So, okay, now next consideration is the center line. There is a muscle which is a sternocleidomastoid muscle that starts behind the ear and goes to the pit of the neck. which is that soft spot. You can touch it on your own body. It gives way. Don't press too hard. You're gonna you're gonna faint. No. It's, as I said, it's here. It's a soft spot, and that is where the center line goes down. And in her case, like with the reference image, it's. I think, as I see it, if I see it correctly, it's fairly in the middle, maybe a little bit shifted to the left-hand side. So that's what I do here, like this. And next consideration is the aces bone, which is, again, there are two little knobs on your pelvis, and they go down to the, with the pubic bone, sorry, with the pubic arch to the pubic bone, and we have the crutch here. That kind of situation. Still, it looks very abstract, but I don't want to commit at the moment to any lines. I want to keep them as soft as possible. I'm actually drawing a little bit heavy-handed, more heavy-handed than I should, but this is because to get a little bit of contrast on the paper so you guys can see it. Okie dokes, let's move on. Okay, so I'm having this more or less in place, and come around here, and I'm doing bits and bobs now to orientate. So I'm thinking of, I might continue with the legs actually. So I'm coming here like this and go down, separate the knee area like so. The knee area here, that's where the lower leg starts, and swing to the inside, shin bone swings like this, and come here, okay, so we're having the knuckles, which is higher at the inside and lower at the outside. Come here, like this. Okay. So I'm usually don't erase lines. It's just, again, it's for you guys, so you don't get confused with all the lines on the paper. Okay, so we're coming here, goes here, this line comes here, like this. The other one is coming here in an angle, straight line, going to the inside. It is continued like this. I'm drawing through, and again, knuckle, doing something like this. Okay, so now here we go, we're coming to the inside like this. This one I want to be a bit further this way. Okay, and that comes to the inside. Now, so this side, this aces bone is higher than this one. This is actually where the pelvis moves. And what's the next consideration is the rib cage. And as I can see now, actually I want to draw another important line, which is this one, which is the separation of the thigh muscle, and we're having this transitional area here, also here on this side. This is got a little bit too high up, but It's okay, we're having this transitional area here. So that comes to this. And now we're having a strong pinch here. We're having the flank pads going this way, maybe a little bit further down even, so I get rid of this, got a little too high up. And yeah. Okay. So, next consideration is the arms. I'm using this bracket to indicate the deltoid muscle coming here and here. Doing something like this and goes down like this. Then, behind the sternocleidomastoid muscle there is the trapezius connecting here, and here you can't see him, but here is the deltoid muscle doing something like this, coming out here, and the arm continues like so, doing something like this, going up. We have this fist situation and something is going on with her hair here, which is of, the hair is not really important for this kind of drawing. You can draw it, of course, if you feel like drawing it, but it's not really necessary. Okay, so let me have a look. It's all got a little messy, but I must say it got to do with my brilliant pen here, with a 6B. Maybe next time I should use a 2B or a 4B at the best. Anyway, okie dokes. So we coming here. Now the belly button, important landmarks I don't want to miss. Go here. Here we have, as I said, the flank pads. I'm just going through the drawing one more time. We have the connection to the breast, and now I'm actually drawing the latissimus, which is coming here, going to the inside. And next consideration is the breasts, and they are connected here. Pectoralis muscle coming down, and they form this long triangle coming here and doing something like this. Nipple, one is higher, the other one is lower, and we have the same situation here, coming a little to the outside, and here the pectoralis attaches to the humerus, to the biceps muscle, coming here and okay, like so. Now, okay, what's next? I could a little bit of the fat pads here on the thigh muscle, come out here a little. On the other side you don't see it really. and this one is more going to the inside. We have this situation and swinging here. Okay. More like this. It got a little too. This is more coming this way down. Yeah, that's better. The eye line runs here. Here we have this situation, and now maybe I draw the rib cage coming here and like so. And we have a little bit of tone here coming down all the way. Gastronomicus. Okay. This leg is foreshortened, so it's okay. And good, let me one more time double checking all the elements. But I think I leave it where it is. I extend. It looks correct, it's just the foreshortening makes it look, her left leg a little funny. So I'm extending her foot a little, and I think it looks a little better. This is more like this. This comes to the... But now I'm being fussy. Okay, guys. I think... Yeah, I was just checking the time. I think this is it. And I have a surprise for you as well. Hold on a second. One second. Okay, what's the surprise? The surprise is, it's not really a surprise, it's just a quote by Andrew Loomis. And the quote, it's quite interesting. To learn, I'm just reading it from the other screen, to learn to draw is to draw and draw and draw. And yeah, I see you in the next tutorial. Take care.